Welcome to Horror Midnight Thrills. Thank you for stopping by to watch our spine-chilling, heart-pounding, scary videos. Your support means the world to us. If you love thrilling tales and terrifying mysteries, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Vanishing at Blackwood Manor. In the heart of the dark, dense forest lay the forsaken Blackwood Manor, an abandoned mansion steeped in mystery and dread. For years, it stood silently, decaying and forgotten, except in the whispered stories of the locals. They said the manor was cursed, that it claimed those who dared to enter its haunted halls. On a foggy autumn evening, a group of 4 friends, Sarah, Mark, Emily, and Jake, decided to explore Blackwood Manor, drawn by their fascination with the unknown. Ignoring the warnings of the villagers, they set off along the overgrown path that led to the mansion's towering gates. The air grew colder and thicker with each step they took. As they pushed open the rusty gates, a sense of foreboding washed over them. The manor loomed before them, its windows dark and empty like soulless eyes. The friends hesitated, then Sarah, the boldest of the group, stepped forward and led them inside. The front door creaked open, revealing an interior shrouded in darkness and dust. They ventured further into the manor, their flashlights casting eerie shadows on the crumbling walls. An uneasy silence enveloped them, broken only by the occasional creak of the old floorboards. The air felt heavy, as if the very atmosphere was watching them. They knew they were not alone. As they explored, an ominous feeling grew stronger, and strange occurrences began to unsettle them. Jake thought he saw a figure darting down the hallway, but when he turned, it vanished. Emily felt a cold hand brush against her arm, but no one was there. Mark heard whispers echoing through the empty rooms, voices that seemed to come from the walls themselves. Then, without warning, the lights of their flashlights flickered and died. Panic set in as darkness engulfed them. They called out to each other, their voices echoing through the empty halls, but there was no response. Sarah's heart pounded as she realized her friends were gone. She was alone. Desperate to find them, Sarah stumbled through the pitch-black corridors, her breath coming in ragged gasps. She reached out blindly, her fingers brushing against cold, damp walls. The whispers grew louder, filling her mind with a sense of dread. She felt a presence watching her, following her every move. Suddenly, she saw a faint light at the end of a narrow hallway. Her heart leaped with hope as she hurried towards it, but as she got closer, the light revealed a hidden door, partially ajar. With trembling hands, Sarah pushed the door open and stepped inside. The room was empty, save for a single, flickering candle on a dusty table. The candle cast eerie shadows that danced across the walls. As she scanned the room, Sarah saw something that made her blood run cold, a series of old, faded photographs pinned to the wall. They were pictures of her friends, their faces frozen in expressions of terror. Sarah's mind raced as she tried to make sense of what she was seeing. She turned to leave, but the door slammed shut behind her, trapping her inside. She felt a cold breeze and turned to see a shadowy figure standing in the corner of the room, its eyes glowing with a sinister light. The figure stepped forward, its voice a low, menacing whisper. "They are mine now," it said. "You will join them soon." Sarah backed away, her mind filled with terror. She knew she had to escape, but the room seemed to close in around her. She felt the cold, clammy hands of the figure reaching for her, and she screamed. Just as she thought all hope was lost, Sarah remembered the words of an old incantation she had heard from the villagers. Summoning her courage, she recited the words, her voice trembling but determined. The figure writhed in agony, its form dissolving into mist. The door burst open and Sarah stumbled out, gasping for breath. She found herself back in the main hall of the manor, and to her relief, her friends were there, dazed but unharmed. They looked at her with gratitude and awe, their eyes filled with the same fear she had felt. Together, they fled the cursed mansion, the first light of dawn breaking through the trees as they emerged from the forest. The legend of Blackwood Manor lived on, but now it was a tale of survival and the triumph of courage over fear.